Over the last couple of years, I feel like I finally achieved the best skin of my life, and it is not an exaggeration to say that I'm so excited to make this video. I've been wanting to do it for so long, and sadly there is no miracle product, but there is a consistent routine that I follow that honestly I could do even with my eyes closed. And it is crazy to think that my skin is significantly better now than it was in my early 20s. I had way more fine lines, pimples, hyperpigmentation, you name it. After a lot of trial and error and also a little bit more money in my wallet, I feel like I finally figured it out at the ripe age of 29. Right before I turned 30, and I want to share it with you in case you're struggling just like I was. In this video, I'm going to walk you through skincare ingredients, devices, as well as treatments that you can get to really optimize your skin. Let's start with the skincare routine. The important part of this is ingredients. I will also give you products in case you need a recommendation, but make sure you take a look at home first because you might have products with these ingredients already. One of the skincare ingredients that I feel like really works for everybody is niacinamide. This helps with redness, brightens your complexion, and also helps with oil and barrier support. It's one of those ingredients that can work on a lot of things at the same time, and it's also a lot more gentle than a lot of the other actives. Some of my favorites include the Glow Recipe Dew Drops. I think I have gone through at least 10 bottles of this. The other one I love is the Anua Niacinamide plus TXA serum. They have new packaging on this, so I will insert a picture. Now, speaking of TXA, this is one of my new favorite skincare ingredients. You may have seen the hype about it on TikTok, especially within K-beauty. I get really bad post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, which means that after I get a pimple or if I get a scratch or a bump, you can see the pigment after it heals. TXA helps with that, helps with the hyperpigmentation, uneven skin tone, and just overall helps to brighten your skin. Next up, we have Pitera. This is the ingredient that I would give the most credit for really evening my skin tone and just overall glowy skin. It is a patented ingredient by SK2, and it's one of the only things you will see in almost every single one of my empties videos. Pitera contains over 50 micronutrients, including vitamins, minerals, amino acids. This has been dubbed miracle water, and I do not think that that is an exaggeration because when I don't use this, I definitely see a noticeable difference. So I do not ever travel without her. I don't take day trips without her. She's always coming with me. When I was younger, I literally only used a couple of drops of this, and now I am way more generous. Complete side note, but you guys know I collect cherry blossom things, and they recently came out with this super cute bottle in Japan. I haven't had the heart to start using her yet because she's so cute. I feel like it's a collectible. Next up, we have PDRN. You know it, we love it. This is the famous salmon sperm ingredient. PDRN is derived from salmon DNA, and the reason that they use salmon is because it's considered very biocompatible with human skin. It's really great for skin repair, skin regeneration. If I'm getting any sort of cosmetic thing done to my face, I always use PDRN for healing afterwards. When I use PDRN, I have less inflammation, my skin is calmer, and it looks more plump and healthy, which gives a more youthful glow. Now, I have gotten Rejuron injected into my face. This is one of the more painful procedures that you can get done in Korea, but it gives you an unreal glow that lasts about 3 months. But the same brand that came up with those injections also has cosmetic products. The Turnover Ampule is probably my favorite, and they also have the Dual Effect one, which is more targeted towards aging skin. But girl, when my skin looks rough, I'd be pulling out this one too. And then in terms of creams, I do love this one from Anua. It comes in a giant tube and moisturizes your skin really well. If your skin barrier is stressed, you need PDRN. Next up, we're talking about retinoids. This is probably the category of skincare that will make the biggest difference in your skin overall long term. Now, if you're wondering what the difference between retinol, retinol, and tretinoin is, the main difference is how many conversion steps it needs before it becomes active in the skin. Retinol with an O requires 2 steps. Retinol with an A requires 1 step, which is also why it's generally considered stronger and a little bit more effective. And finally, tretinoin is already active and considered the strongest. And this one also requires a prescription. Now, it works stronger, faster, but it can also be more irritating on the skin. So for someone like me who has very, very sensitive skin and very prone to dryness and peeling, I prefer to opt for retinol. One of the ones that I really love is this one from Celamax. It's the Retinol Shot Tightening Booster. These basically work to speed up skin cell turnover, and that'll improve all sorts of different things: acne, texture, hyperpigmentation, fine lines. It does a little bit of everything. Highly recommend trying this if you also have sensitive skin. I get a lot of pimples, but these are the 2 things that really help. Number 1 is hypochlorous acid. I spray this when I wake up, after the gym, before I go to sleep, on my chest, on my back. It's really gentle, it smells a little bit salty, but it helps to calm the inflammation and reduce the acne-causing bacteria. This is the Tower 28 SOS spray. Try it, you will not regret it. In terms of acne spot treatments, the 2 most popular ingredients are usually salicylic acid and benzoyl peroxide. Benzoyl peroxide tends to dry me out. Again, I have extremely sensitive skin, so I have to be careful what I use. I really like salicylic acid because because it actually goes into the pore and clears the congestion. I love the Dr. Dennis Gross On The Spot Eliminator. Next, let's talk about skincare devices. One thing that genuinely surprised me was how much using an LED mask really changed my skin. Because I mean, look at this. I was not a believer at first. So I've been using the Current Body Series 2 LED mask for the last couple of months, and I had the original version before that. I started using it because I felt like my complexion just looked a little bit dull, and again, my skin was often inflamed and I was getting a lot of pimples. I'm gonna insert some before and after pictures I took. The biggest differences I noticed were that my skin looks brighter. It was definitely less inflamed, so anytime I had an active breakout, it did heal faster. I also feel like my skin looks a little bit plumper. I will say this is something that you have to use really consistently, at least over a few weeks before you will see a noticeable difference, so you do have to keep it up. This is super easy to put on. It comes with Velcro straps. I just pop this on in bed. I don't even need a mirror. You don't need to put on any special serums, and it comes with this switch. It will automatically turn off after 10 minutes, so you don't even have to think about it. I love putting on my LED red light therapy mask at the end of every day to unwind. Now, I've tried a lot of LED face masks. This one is made from flexible silicone. As someone with higher cheekbones and a lower nose bridge, not all masks fit me the same, and I like that this one really molds to your face. The fit is really important because you want the LED to be as close to your skin as possible for the best results. Secondly, this is the only mask on the market that tests every single one of these 236 LED bulbs to make sure that they meet clinical standards. Now, if you're curious about the science behind red light therapy, the mask emits 3 clinically proven wavelengths of light. We have red light at 633 nanometers. This boosts collagen and reduces fine lines. We have near infrared light at 830 nanometers, calms and firms the skin. And finally, we have deep near infrared light at 1072 nanometers. This wavelength can actually go 10 millimeters underneath your skin for the deepest penetration, and a lot of other LED masks don't include this. I gifted my mom not only the face mask, but also the neck and décolletage device, because if her face is gonna look amazing, her neck should too. I will leave the link and discount code in the description in case you want to check it out. Finally, let's talk about going to the skin clinic. I personally love making a trip to Korea once or twice a year. It is genuinely more affordable to take a flight, make a trip out of it, than to do all this in the US. I'm gonna talk only about the treatments that I feel like are incredibly worthwhile, have made a really big difference, and I feel are a good bang for your buck. Let's start off with the category of lasers. Pico laser is something that I get every single time I go to Korea. I do it on my face, I've done it for scars on my body, I even did it for a freckle that was in the middle of my lip that they were somehow able to pico laser off. Pico laser is really good for hyperpigmentation, brightness, and overall skin clarity. Next up is V-beam laser. I know I keep saying this, but your girl is inflamed, and I get a lot of redness and broken capillaries, particularly around my nose area as well as my cheeks. This is a laser that helps to target redness and blood vessels specifically, and it's really popular with rosacea-prone skin or redness-prone skin. I noticed the biggest difference on my cheeks after I got this done. And finally, we have laser genesis. It's more focused on collagen stimulation, redness reduction, and just overall skin tone. I will say with this laser, it's not easy to tell like, oh my gosh, immediately this looks better or that looks better. It's more like an overall glow. Next, one of my favorite things of all time to get done is Potenza. This is RF microneedling. This would cost you an arm, a leg, and a kidney to get it done in the US. I have never done it here before. If you have acne scars, you have large pores, you have skin texture, this is gonna be your best friend. I definitely noticed that my acne scars are way less noticeable and my pores genuinely shrink. The way that the Potenza works, they basically stamp it onto the areas of your skin. It's only bad for probably 24 hours, and then it takes about a full week to really recover. I have a very high pain tolerance, so it's not something that I mind, but it's definitely a little bit more painful than the lasers. I would say this is anywhere from a 4 to 5 out of 10, but really worth it when you see how small your pores get afterwards. Now, this can be even more effective if you combine it with skin boosters, which is the next category we're going to be talking about. There are 2 skin boosters that I really love, exosomes and Rejuron. So the reason that they first recommended exosomes to me was because I was explaining to them that I have really acne-prone skin. Exosomes are basically tiny extracellular vesicles that cells use to communicate with each other. They contain signal molecules that help to reduce inflammation and support healing and skin regeneration. This is great when combined with RF microneedling because your skin is more receptive. When we think about acne and pimples, we often think about clogged pores, but a huge factor of it is actually inflammation. So any sort of treatment that can help to reduce that, I feel like is a big win. In addition to helping with the pimples, I just feel like my skin looks calmer and glowier overall. I didn't see a drastic transformation per se, but I did see a huge reduction in the amount of pimples that I was getting on my face. Now let's talk about Rejuron, aka PDRN, salmon sperm. This helps with your skin barrier, also calms your inflammation, and most importantly, stimulates collagen production over over time. Every time I get it, it gives you that effortless, oh my gosh, my skin is just naturally this good, glowy look. I also noticed that my skin just looks more hydrated and fine lines are less noticeable. However, let's talk about pain. Now, a lot of people say that this is one of the more painful procedures that you can get done. Again, as someone with a pretty high pain tolerance, I would say that the pain isn't enough to deter me from getting the treatment, but if you're really scared of pain, then I would perhaps avoid it. I would rate it maybe a 7 out of 10. Unfortunately, the glowiness is not permanent. I would say that I see a relatively steep drop off right around the 3-month mark. So unless you're planning to upkeep it, or maybe you have a really special event coming up, it may or may not be worth the pain depending on how you see it. And of course, if you're scared of the pain, you can always just do topical PDRN. Taking care of my skin and skincare is something that I am deeply passionate about. It doesn't feel like a chore whatsoever. It's genuinely just so much fun to me. I'm somebody who loves to try and experiment, and I'm always down to try something at least once just to see if it works. So I'm sure I'll have even more to share with you guys in the future. I hope you learned some useful tips from the video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!